أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Dear all brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. It is a great pleasure to have you again for the 14th session of Surah Al-Kabir program for Tajweed series. And in this lesson we are going to study a very important part of Tajweed rules. That is, we're going to study kinds, letters and factors of mad. It means that we are going to study what is mad, what are the letters of mad, what are the factors of mad, and we will explain all these titles, inshallah rahman. There's, as you see in the screen, that mad, it is an Arabic word, but in English it means to pronounce prolongly the letters. Which letters? That they has a mad. We cannot pronounce all letters in Holy Quran prolong, because it has a specific word, letters, that we can pronounce them prolongly. Like as you see in the example, ja'a. While I'm raising my intonation, ja'a, this is called mad. We pronounce it prolongly. Or maybe, alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen, alameen. This is called mad. So the next title, what is factors of mad? Factors of mad, what do I mean by the word factor? It means makers of mad. It means that which symbol cause to create mad. Always hamza or tashdid. Hamza or tashdid, which tashdid has a sukun on itself, are the factors of mad. It means that they create mad. Hamza, sukun, or maybe tashdid. These three symbols. Exactly across all the parts and ayahs of Holy Quran, we have after mad, maybe we have a tashdid, or maybe we have a sukun, or maybe we have a hamza. Like the example that I told you. Ja'a. Like muflihun, hun. After hu, this, it has a sukun at the top. The next year's kinds of mad. The first we had a definition for mad, that I told you that it means that we should pronounce the letters prolongly. Those letters that it has mad. And the next we had the factors, makers of mad, and I told you that we have hamza, we have sukun, and we have tashdid, that they create mad. And the next, letters of mad. What are the letters of mad? Across all Holy Quran ayahs, we have three letters that they create, they can have mad. We can have mad on them. What are them? They are alif, waw, and ya. Alif, waw, and ya. As your witness, in the previous lessons, we had lessons that by the name of alif maddi, waw maddi, or maybe ya maddi. It means that these three letters, only and only these three letters can have mad at the top. Like as you see in the example, su'a, ja'a, and the next example, ji'a. So guys, here you saw that all the examples that we had mad, maybe mad was at the top of waw, or maybe alif, or maybe ya. So the next title, kinds of mad. There are 5 kinds of mad. There's 5 kinds of mad. In the first we have lazim mad, muttasil mad, as you see in the screen, munfasil mad, orizal sukun mad, and the last one, lean mad. Let me explain you one by one. The first mad, lazim mad. What is lazim mad? Lazim mad, it means that necessary mad. We have to do it. It is a mad which has the factor such tashdid or main sukun. Which has the factor such tashdid or main sukun. Every mad that after each mad that we have a tashdid or maybe main sukun. Main sukun, it means not artificial sukun. We have main sukun, we do that as a lazim mad. And it's important to know that we implement this mad equal to 6 letters, like وَلَا الضَّالِّينَ ضالين. These were the 6 letters. ولا الضالين. It is called lazim mat, or maybe the muqatta'at letters we have in 29 surahs of Holy Quran, like alif, lam, mim. So we have to implement them equal to 6 letters. The next mat, muttasil mat. As you know, there's muttasil is an Arabic word. It means joined. Joined. It means joined. But in Arabic, in Holy Quran, what kind of mat is it? It is a mad which has only Hamza as a factor and they are in one word. It means that after each mad that we have Hamza and mad are in one word, that mad is called muttasil mad. Like the example that you see, ja'a. Ja'a, here mad and Hamza, they are in one word. They are belong to one word. They are not separated from each other. And it is important to know that we can implement this mad equal to 4, 5, or 6 letters, like ja'a, ja'a, and then ja'a, equal to 4, 5, or 6 letters. The next kind of mad, the third kind of mad, it is munfasil mad. Munfasil. To contradiction of muttasil, munfasil means separated. Separated. What does it mean? It is a mad which has only Hamza as a factor and they are in 2 words. It means that Hamza and mad, they are written from each other separated. Hamza is belong to another letter, another word, and mad is belong to another word. Like the example that you see, inna anzalna. Here, anzalna, the first letter of anzalna has a Hamza at the top. We pronounce it. We have here the mad of munfasil. Why? Because inna, there is mad, and anzalna, these are written separated from each other. Inna is another word, anzalna is another word. Like the example that we had, ja'a, these were in one word. Inna, anzalna, these are not in one word, they are separated from each other. And the next example, as you see, bima unzila. Bima unzila. Here, bima is another word, unzila is another word. That is called munfasil mad. And it is important to know we implemented equal to 2, 4, or 5 letters. Like inna a'tainaka, and then inna a'tainaka, or maybe inna a'tainaka, equal to 2, 4, or 5 letters. 5 letters, yes. The next kind of mad is called arizal sukun mad. What does it mean? It means it is a mad which has artificial sukun as a factor. What is artificial sukun? Artificial sukun, it means not main sukun. The sukun that we make it based on iskan waqf, as it was explained in the previous sessions. Like we say, Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Here we have ya, which we can say it is ya maddi, and after that we have arizal sukun. It is not main sukun. In fact, the letter is alamina, but we say alamin, we make it sukun. So we can do it, we can implement this mad equal to 2, 4, or 6 letters, like Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, and then Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, or maybe Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, the same, equal to 2, 4, or 6 letters. The last kind of mad is called lean mad. So it is a mad which belongs to lean letters. So what are the lean letters? Lean letters are waw and ya. The waw which has a sukun at the top and before there is a fatha, and also the ya which has a sukun at the top and before ya there is a fatha. Like we say khawf, khawf. Here waw creates a mad. Which kind of mad? Mad of lean. And also the next example, ilayk, ilayk, as we have in Surah Al-Quraysh. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. فَلْيَعْبُدُوا رَبَّ هَذَا الْبَيْتِ. Bayt. Here we have mad of lean. There's, as a conclusion for this lesson, we studied mad, letters of mad, and kinds of mad. Do not forget that subscribe our YouTube channel and watch the next our other lessons for other languages. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.